A behind-the-scenes look at a massive data center exit, strategies for data replication, switchover, and performance tuning. In January 2024, Gtemas started a conversation with a regional retail group whose e-commerce platform processed roughly 40,000 orders per day during normal periods. During major sale events, this scaled to 200,000 plus orders. Their backend ran on Oracle Database 19c, hosted on-premise in 2 co-location data centers. The database held approximately 50 terabytes of transactional data, orders, inventory, customer records, fulfillment history, and 7 years of audit logs that compliance required them to retain. The problem was not that the current setup was failing, it was that the current setup was becoming untenable. Their Oracle licensing costs had increased 34% over the previous 3 years. The hardware refresh cycle on their co-location servers was overdue. Cloud migration was the right strategic decision. They could not afford downtime during their peak season window, which runs from September through January. We had a project start date of February 2024 and a hard requirement to complete production cutover before the following September. That gave the Gtemas team approximately 7 months to migrate 50 terabytes of an active production database without a maintenance window. The target platform decision was made before we engaged. Aurora PostgreSQL. Migrating from Oracle to PostgreSQL is not a lift and shift. It is a database port that requires attention to Oracle-specific syntax, data types, and procedural logic. The client's Oracle database contained 847 stored procedures, 130 database triggers, and 23 packages, a substantial amount of business logic that had accumulated over 11 years of development. The first phase was a complete audit of this procedural layer. AWS schema conversion tool, automated conversion of roughly 60% of the stored procedures with no manual intervention required. The remaining 40% required varying degrees of manual rewrite by Gtemas engineers. The most common conversion challenges were Oracle's decode function. Oracle sequences versus PostgreSQL sequences had different syntax but compatible semantics. We used Orafc, a PostgreSQL extension that implements Oracle compatibility functions. A 50 terabyte database migration without a maintenance window requires maintaining 2 consistent databases simultaneously. Gtemas engineered a dual-write approach with shadow reads for validation built on top of AWS Database Migration Service.